Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where they've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Get set, get set.
In the red area, it's Cano. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Run the ball the whole first drive. That's how we do.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
It's possible we can get both running backs over 10 touchdowns. He probably won't get over 1,000, though. He's not going to get enough carries and opportunities to break like that. This is already, what, the 10th game of the season? Yeah, so.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Comes out throwing on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense.
There you go. Rumble, young man, rumble.
Touchdown, Dogs. The defense with the scoop and score.
And the defense comes with the blitz.
That's what you get for going no huddle, you bitches.
Don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Oh, he got the forced fumble and the fumble recovery and the touchdown. Probably got credit for half a sack, too. Why is 51 built like a tight end?
Defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunks.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Now, I find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Now the play fake. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. But finally now, you see they're generating this.
How?
3 sacks on the game so far.
All these damn sacks we done got all season.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll try to do it himself. And he couldn't find quite enough
playing with me, man.
room to reach the line to gain.
All these sacks we done got all season, bro.
He decides to take off and scramble and just couldn't get to the first down marker. You could tell he wanted to pass the football. Maybe it wasn't there.
Give to the running back. Turns it on in midfield. He's off to the races.
And it's going to be a damn holding.
Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They go to the ground. At the 40, there he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
Now, I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
They've got it. First and 10 at the 42.
What the hell?
He's looking to throw it. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Georgia.
The damn cornerback, bro.
The
damn quarterback, man.
The season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got
all the receivers I need to catch touchdowns. The damn cornerback.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's picked off. Looking for more room.
Damn, he came out of nowhere. I did not see him. I was trying to stay inside for the blocking. Get that man the Heisman, bro.
You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space. So if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Looking for space. It's Whalen. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down marker.
Quarterback checking off. They move the tight end all over. From the gun. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Told you they were some bitches.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Griffin, Timber.
Burn some clock, y'all. Close game between South Alabama and Western Kentucky. Ooh, close game between Ole Miss and Auburn.
They'll go to the air. He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to...
Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you love giving it to the big boy.
Should wait till he got under 10 seconds, because worst case scenario could have caught a timeout, kick the
put
field
2
goal.
hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance. And that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to move it through the air. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Worked his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try.
Acorn.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd down, going up top. Touchdown, Georgia!
Man in the trash.
Slumping has commenced.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
don't know, Keno, you get injured or something? What's going on, man?
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. Touchdown Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So
Fires the pass, intercepted. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't
Break he
find
made on that.
But they'll have it at the 22.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Add them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Since we got the
Let's see what
lead,
this offense has dialed up this time. They move
and
the
Keno
tight
not
end
playing.
all over.
That's the whole point.
On the run, it's Cano. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns.
I was going to cut it up
You know
inside
what?
at first, and then I was looking at the blocking, and I'm like, okay, let's cut it outside.
Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play.
Got a lot of running room. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
42, Spider.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Going for 6.
Come on, you, bruh. You got to step in front of that.
His hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. He saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the 4th quarter.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach.
Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to test the right side with this one. Oh, he left him grabbing. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll give it to him again. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. At the 45 on his way. Open
That's a bad man, y'all. That's a bad man, y'all.
Beatdown has ensued. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
If I had put in the second team, Kano couldn't have made that run, though. That's not what Kano do.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Trying to... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge...
Yeah, me getting double teamed. I couldn't get the ball.
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back.
Man got an interception and a fumble recovery.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense.
Igloo! Igloo!
Gonna run it. It's Cano. Just destroying his way through the field. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about
it. A first down run on the doorstep. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the punishment has been extended. They stretched this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you
10th
say
win of the
about
season.
this
See, that's
offense?
what
One
the
of the
game
most
effed up,
explosive
bro.
in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot
put up
keep
70
pace
points
with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got his man. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Why is he walking like that?
Man, is that just indictment of the day? Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He wants a big play here late. And the pass hits, picked off. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Dogs!
He wanted that touchdown.
That D coming up with a play like that. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Ah, man. Keno didn't get to any of this.
The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown. But way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. Since they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to...
He's loose down the middle. The 30. Running
me
inside
off.
the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. And the stomping has commenced.
I ran that play specifically because they pissed me off.
Out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And you knew this one was over.
I dare you score against the backups. I said scared. You scared the backups too. He just scared you out with that run. I dare you score against my backups. That man averaged over 20 yards per carry. Over 20 yards per carry, y'all. And he should actually have 5 touchdowns. Yeah, that one got called back for holding. Unless the game was glitching, and that was actually one of the 4 touchdowns they up there counting.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening.
I mean, we might actually get them to 1,000 rushing yards then, y'all.
Just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Plus 5 in the turnover margin. We needed that. Only got 1 catch. Okay, so he got in on the tackle and then he went out. I don't get it. I'm cheap because this guy, you see, he's actually listed as better than Keno. He's actually supposed to be starting over Keno at corner. A lot of seniors on the team. Not a lot, but key positions. Hey, we just lost out on 2 more recruits too, y'all. Top 10 matchup. This should help push us back to number 1. It's a road game. We get a win. Top 10 team. Oh, damn. Well, Virginia got upset by North Carolina in a rivalry game. Now North Carolina's number 1. We got the game of the week. Oregon and Stanford, top 25 matchup. Virginia upset alert against Clemson. And then you got the big game in Ohio, Cincinnati and Ohio State, top 25 matchup. Georgia Tech up in the top 25, so that's going to be a big game at the end of the season. Actually, that's our next 2 games. Georgia Tech, the last game of the season. So it looks like we're still going to end up playing Auburn for the SEC championship. Might have to simulate that one, Keno. I ain't trying to play that game. Oh, they saying, how's Penn State, Michigan the game of the weekend? Never mind, whatever. Is Dandy still up here? Yeah, he moved up to second. Check out Dandy. At a true defensive end. Yep, yeah. This should automatically just adjust with the season. So we've only had, we had 4 shutouts. Rutgers shutout, Florida State shutout, Georgia Southern shutout, and Tennessee shutout. We should have shut out Mississippi State. All right, y'all. Next weekend, we wrap up the regular season. Might even play the conference championship. It depends on Keno off work. If Keno off work, we drop 3 videos for the weekend. If Keno's working, we only dropping 2. All right, y'all. Stay tuned. Stay smart. Stay safe. You thought I wasn't going to say it. Wait for it. Remix. Notre Dame in the top 10.